Welcome, dear viewers. Imagine standing next to a dog that weighs more than two full-grown adults combined. Picture a companion so powerful that a single tug on the leash could pull you off your feet, yet so loyal that it would risk its life to protect you. Giant dog breeds inspire awe because of their massive size, their strength, and their bond with humans. They have worked with us for centuries, guarding flocks, rescuing lives, patrolling farms, and simply lying at our feet after a long day. Today, we're diving into the world of the 10 heaviest dog breeds, exploring their origins, their records, and their place in our lives. By the end, you'll see that owning one of these gentle giants is as much a responsibility as it is a privilege. Before we begin, let's clear one thing up. The heaviest dog ever recorded was not a Saint Bernard, not a Great Dane, but an English Mastiff named Zorba. Zorba weighed a staggering 343 pounds, or 155.6 kilograms, a Guinness World Record that still stands decades later. That number gives you a sense of what giant really means in the canine world. Number 10. Kangal. Let's start at number 10 with the Kangal. Originating from Turkey, Kangals are livestock guardians, bred to face predators like wolves and bears. They typically weigh between 90 and 145 pounds, but the biggest ones can exceed 170. The heaviest Kangal ever measured tipped the scales at 190 pounds. Their imposing frame is balanced by speed and endurance. Shepherds value them not only for size, but also for judgment. A Kangal does not bark without reason, and it does not rush into fights recklessly. Families who keep them often describe them as calm around children, but alert around strangers. Yet make no mistake, this is a working dog. Without land to patrol or structure to guide them, Kangals can grow restless, and their power is difficult to manage in a suburban environment. They are living proof that purpose shapes size. Number 9. Leonberger. At number 9, we meet the Leonberger. This German breed stands out with its lion-like mane and steady temperament. Weighing anywhere from 90 to 170 pounds, the largest Leonbergers have reached 200. They were designed as multi-purpose dogs, able to pull carts, swim to save drowning victims, and act as family companions. Their kind nature makes them favorites for therapy work, visiting hospitals and care homes where their calm presence provides comfort. Yet their beauty comes with maintenance. A thick double coat sheds heavily, drool strings appear after every drink, and space is non-negotiable. If you accept the upkeep, you gain a reliable, affectionate partner who blends majesty with gentleness. Number 8. Central Asian Shepherd, Alibi. At number 8, we shift east to the Central Asian Shepherd, known locally as the Alibi. Bred across vast regions of Central Asia, these dogs guarded herds in harsh climates against wolves and even snow leopards. Their build is broad and muscular, with thick bones and dense fur. Males usually weigh between 110 and 170 pounds, though some giants push toward 220. These dogs mature slowly, often taking 3 years before they reach full size and mental steadiness. They are independent thinkers, bred to make decisions without human direction when predators attacked. That independence can be a challenge for novice owners. Without strong leadership and a clear role, they may assume they know best, which is not ideal when the dog weighs as much as a grown man. For farms and ranches, however, the Alibi is unmatched as a deterrent, and its loyalty runs deep. Number 7. Newfoundland. Number 7 brings us to a very different type of giant, the Newfoundland. Unlike guardians, these dogs were bred for water work in Canada. Fishermen relied on them to haul nets, pull sleds, and rescue drowning sailors. With webbed feet and a water-resistant coat, they are natural swimmers. Average weights fall between 100 and 150 pounds, but some individuals have been recorded at over 260, making them some of the heaviest water dogs ever known. Despite their bulk, Newfoundlands are famous for a gentle, almost nanny-like temperament. Stories of them leaping into icy water to save people are not legend, but documented fact. Families who adopt them quickly learn that water is irresistible. A Newfoundland will wade into lakes, pools, or even sprinklers without hesitation. They require grooming, strength to handle, and plenty of space, but they repay it with loyalty and a calm presence. Number 6. Great Dane. In 6th place stands the Great Dane, one of the tallest dog breeds in the world. Known as the Apollo of dogs, Danes often exceed 30 inches at the shoulder, with many males topping 170 pounds. Some outliers have reached 200 or more. The most famous Great Dane was Zeus, who measured over 44 inches at the shoulder and stretched more than 7 feet long when standing on hind legs, earning the Guinness title of tallest dog ever. Another Great Dane named Kevin briefly held the record as the tallest living dog in 2024, standing at 38 inches before passing away after surgery. Danes are often called gentle giants because their affectionate personalities contrast with their intimidating size. Yet owners must be vigilant about joint health, heart conditions, and bloat, conditions to which Danes are prone. They thrive when allowed to lounge on couches, lean against their people, and participate in family life. Number 5. Bully Kuta. Number 5 is the Bully Kuta, also known as the Pakistani Mastiff. With roots in India and Pakistan, this breed emerged as a powerful guardian and hunter. Muscular, imposing, and confident, they generally weigh between 150 and 200 pounds. Historically, they were used for protection and even in fighting arenas, though today they serve mostly as guard dogs. They have loose skin around the neck and jaw, a wide head, and a commanding presence. The Bully Kuta requires experienced handling. Without firm but fair leadership, they can become difficult to control. Yet with proper training and consistent socialization, they are fiercely loyal and deeply protective of their families. Owning one demands commitment, but those who rise to the challenge gain a formidable companion. Number 4. Boer Bull. At number 4 comes the Boer Bull, the South African Mastiff. Farmers developed this breed to guard homesteads against intruders and even large predators such as lions. Their weight typically ranges from 150 to 200 pounds, with some surpassing 220. Boer Bulls are highly territorial, confident, and agile. Despite their size, they are not dogs that shrink back when threatened. Instead, they step forward, using their sheer mass and courage to block danger. Owners describe them as deeply bonded to family, but aloof with strangers, making socialization vital. They are best suited for rural homes, with land to patrol. With the right upbringing, they combine strength, discipline, and loyalty in a way few breeds can match. Number 3. Caucasian Shepherd. Third on our list is the Caucasian Shepherd, or Caucasian Ovcharka. Bred in the rugged Caucasus Mountains, these massive dogs were tasked with protecting flocks from wolves and bears in freezing conditions. Their dense coats keep them warm in snow, and their size, often reaching up to 250 pounds, makes them intimidating defenders. Their temperament is bold and protective, with little hesitation when threats appear. A Caucasian Shepherd will confront danger head-on, which is exactly what herders needed in remote mountains. However, this fearlessness requires careful handling. These dogs are not for first-time owners. They demand space, structure, and firm guidance. Treated with respect and trained correctly, they become unshakable guardians and devoted companions. Number 2. Saint Bernard. At number 2, we revisit a breed most people know by name, the Saint Bernard. Famous for its role in alpine rescues, the Saint Bernard has long been celebrated as a hero of the snowy mountains. They usually weigh between 140 and 220 pounds, though unverified reports speak of individuals far heavier. They are affectionate, patient, and remarkably tolerant, often appearing in films and family homes. Their thick coat, however, makes them prone to overheating in warm climates, and they shed constantly. St. Bernards are also prone to drool, which is a small price to pay for their loving companionship. While myths suggest a St. Bernard once held the record for heaviest dog, Guinness records confirm the English Mastiff holds that title. Still, few breeds rival the St. Bernard for reputation, charm, and gentle nature. Number 1. English Mastiff. And finally, Number 1. The English Mastiff. This is the true heavyweight champion of the canine world, with males regularly exceeding 200 pounds and some reaching well beyond that. The Mastiff combines massive bone structure with a calm, steady temperament. It was this breed that produced Zorba, the record holder at 343 pounds. Mastiffs have existed in England for centuries, once used in wars and blood sports, but now celebrated as loyal, gentle companions. They are courageous but not reckless, protective without being unstable. Their bulk means health care, diet, and exercise must be carefully managed to prevent joint and heart problems. But when raised with care, they embody the phrase gentle giant more than any other breed. Of course, size alone does not tell the whole story. Some famous individuals stand out beyond their breed. The Great Dane Zeus remains unmatched as the tallest dog in history, standing at 44 inches at the shoulder. The Tibetan Mastiff Hong Dong, also called Big Splash, made headlines in China when a businessman paid the equivalent of $1.5 million for him, making him the most expensive dog ever sold at the time. And in recent years, a pit bull named Hulk went viral for his sheer size, reported to weigh around 175 pounds, nearly 3 times the typical pit bull. Each of these stories reflects how fascination with size captures public attention, even when such giants are exceptions rather than the norm. But why do these dogs grow so large in the first place? The answer lies in function. Shepherds needed mass and courage to deter wolves. Mountain rescuers needed dogs strong enough to move through snow and carry supplies. Hunters required long legs and stamina to pursue big game. Humans selected for traits that fit the work, and generation after generation, size followed need. Over centuries, that selective breeding created the giants we see today. Now comes the question for you. Should you own one of these massive dogs? Before you let your heart decide, weigh the responsibilities. Giants eat more, require larger doses of medication, and need space to move. They shed heavily, drool freely, and take up an entire couch. Training is not optional, because a dog that large can cause harm without meaning to. Healthcare costs run higher, and lifespans are often shorter than smaller breeds. Yet for those who commit, the reward is profound. A giant dog offers unmatched companionship, protection, and presence. So think carefully. Do you want a towering Great Dane leaning against you? A Newfoundland splashing into lakes to save swimmers? A Mastiff lying across your feet like a living blanket? Each breed has a story, a function, and a set of needs. The real question is not which breed is biggest, but which one is right for your lifestyle. Sometimes a giant breed makes sense. Sometimes a smaller, healthier, easier to manage dog may fit your world better. The key is to choose wisely, train responsibly, and respect the bond. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these breeds would you choose to share your life with? Did any of their stories surprise you? Would you prefer the height of a Great Dane, the power of a Mastiff, or the water skills of a Newfoundland? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through the world of giant dogs, give this video a like so more people can discover it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.